My food is part of the raw gourmet or the raw cuisine or the sun cuisine. What I call raw food or healing food is real food. I mean, raw food has obviously been around since the beginning of time, since the beginning of food. But the raw cuisine is something that is relatively new with the vegetarian movement, with everything that is going on in terms of people becoming more aware, more conscious of their food choices, really be a serious option for not just health seekers but for eaters. We can really have a serious meal that meet our needs nutritionally, meet our needs spiritually, and meet our needs emotionally. A couple of years ago I had the opportunity to visit the island of Dominica, and people are routinely living to 120, 130 years of age. There are no fast food restaurants. There's very little processed foods. I was on a mission to really learn as much as I could. It was a quest that I began to learn how to make my own bread, entree dishes, things that require certain vegetables. I had the opportunity to learn from Aris Latham, who really can be credited as the father of the raw gourmet or the raw cuisine. You eat what you are. So if you're eating a largely cooked food diet, you're probably eating processed starches, the breads, the cereals, the rice, the bagels, those things, a largely sugar diet. So you go to a raw food diet, you say, okay, I'm just going to eat raw, then you're probably going to gravitate more to the fruits. Green leafy vegetables have to play just as important role. I'm not saying not to eat sweet fruits, but I can't overstate the importance of eating green leafy vegetables. The next thing is your social environment. Food is so much more socially accepted than recreational drugs. But we don't look at our food as being a recreational drug, which it very much is. Once it's processed from its natural state, it's a drug. It's so prevalent and it's so widely and socially accepted that we don't understand the addiction. Because again, that temporary pleasure that you got from eating processed foods, overly cooked, genetically modified, that was a false pleasure. Big corporations have done a great job in promoting their non-foods. And the economy is dependent upon us being sick. It keeps the pharmaceutical industries going. It's important for us to be sick, and it really goes against the whole establishment if we take our health into our own hands. Another step is learning how to make some of the food. You have to become somewhat of a chef. In terms of optimal health, healing, balance, just the feeling that it creates when you're eating these kinds of foods, it really is nothing better. You cannot talk about healing and not talk about the importance of fasting. The body is a self-healing organism. It's always looking to heal every single minute of the day. It can only heal when we start to eat less or start to juice and to drink more fluid versus solid. I mean, the body has programmed itself to fast each and every day when we go to sleep. If we want to take healing to the next level, we actually, during our waking hours, we extend that fast, especially the fresh coconut water, which I believe is the #1 food on the planet. It has the dual distinction of being a water and a whole food that will go and clean out our whole system. We can extend the healing process, but only when we fast. So yes, certain foods can certainly, help and assist us nutritionally, and it can nourish us on a certain level. When you connect with the lifestyle of, being natural, so to speak, of eating your foods naturally as they were presented to us in a natural way, seeing the balance between, feasting and fasting. Once we make that step in that direction and we start on that path, then we're truly living. We're truly understanding our human potential.